Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. On the previous videos, we used the Back4app MCP to create an application in Back4app and write a fully working application with just one single prompt. Then we used the Back4app MCP again to change that application by adding new classes and objects and also rewrite the front end. Now, what if you want to create a new application for mobile that interacts with the existing application? Can you do it? Let's try it today. So just to show you what we accomplished on the previous videos, here is my CRM copy application, which is a copy from my production one. We always want to work on a copy so we don't risk the production environment. And here are the classes that were created. And also here is my front end that it created for me with just one single prompt. So all this works very well. But now here I am in Cursor and I want to create a Flutter application to run on my iOS device. Flutter doesn't know about that application anymore because I closed the old chat, so it lost all its history. So if I come to Cursor settings, I just want to go to MCP and ensure the Back4app MCP is enabled and connected. Once again, if it's not connected, if you get a green red LED here, you can just check if it's enabled, and even if it doesn't connect like that, you can click refresh a few times until it connects. Now, with that out of the way, I can come in here and ask it to interact with that application. Let's try that right now. I'll try to leave this as high level as possible. So let's just explain what I'm going to interact with and ask it to create the front end by using Flutter. So in my Back4app account, there is an app named CRM copy. You wrote that app and its front end and cloud code. Now, using that code as base, create a Flutter app for iOS that has all the features that the web version has. Let's see if it is smart enough to get everything I need from this one single prompt. It said it finished creating the app and is asking for permission to run these commands in my console. So it will try to run and build and run the app. So let's authorize it. All right, it found a problem because I don't have the iOS simulator installed. Let's try to install that and come back and try again. Now that I've installed the iPhone simulator and the current iOS on it, I asked Cursor to compile and run a new version of all this code for me. Let's see how it worked. So here I have my iPhone simulator. It kind of brought the correct name for the system, and I can try to log in with my user that exists on the web platform. So let's try Alex K and ABC123. If I hit login, you see that I have a pretty similar interface to what we have on the web. So there you go. You can use the cloud code that was produced on all the apps that you created with the Back4app MCP to create the front end as well. Now, you might need to ask it to create certain specificities for your application, such as the support for push notification and other features that we don't support on the website, but it does work like a charm. So I really invite you to go to back4app.com, create your free account, install the Back4app MCP in your Cursor and try it out. I hope you like this content and hope to see you on this series soon. Bye bye.